Hey, what's up, Form? It's Bubbles the Chimp, and I'm bringing you guys some TDM gameplay on WMD, and that's a lot of acronyms. but I wanted to change up my classes a little bit. I felt like they're getting stagnant, so I changed it up. And this isn't something revolutionary. It's not like Akimbo Scorpions with Hardline and Hardened and Hacker, the Triple H class or something like that. No, but this is something that I tried recently, and I had a lot of success with it, and wanted to show you guys. And before I talk about that, though, about a month or two ago, I talked about prestiging, about the appeal of it, and I asked you guys what level of prestiging you guys were going for. Because some people want to stop at first prestige, some people want to make it all the way to 15th. For me, I don't fall into either one of those categories. I stopped at 9th prestige. I hit it about a week or two ago, and I stopped there. And the reason for that is because I want to be able to have all 10 class slots available, because I will use all of them in any situation. But I don't really care about gold guns and clan tag colors and stuff like that. For me, I'm not really interested in it. I know there are people that want to go there and hit that 15th prestige, but for me, I don't really care. So one of the benefits of hitting 9th prestige and stopping is I'm getting pro perks that I've never unlocked before. And one of those pro perks is Steady Aim Pro, which might seem surprising, but to be honest, I just overused Sleight of Hand Pro, and I would get Sleight of Hand Pro and I get Warlord Pro. That's it. I would use those two. I would use Steady Aim from time to time, but I've never gotten Pro up until a couple nights ago. And for those of you who may not know what Pro does, I'm sure you do. The game's been out so long. but if you don't know what Steady Aim Pro does, it's a Steady Aim allows for tighter hip fire, a tighter hip fire spread, so it's more accurate. So you're able to kind of handle people in close range engagements more effectively. And Steady Aim Pro allows you to pull your gun out faster while you're sprinting. If you watch the video, I pull out the Enfield almost immediately so I can handle people right after I stop sprinting. And the final benefit, I think you can knife or melee faster. I have a tactical layout, so I don't knife all that often, but it's something to keep in mind if you guys do like to knife a lot. So this is the first gameplay, the very first game that I used Steady Aim Pro. Now you might be asking yourself, why in the world am I using the Enfield? Why wouldn't I put this on an SMG like the MP5K? Well, this class, the thought process behind this was I was trying to make an all-purpose class, a class that can handle any situation. Now, it might not be like the perfect gun in all situations, but it at least allows me to handle a variety of different situations. And the Enfield, honestly, is great for that. I feel like it's an underused gun, it's underappreciated, and honestly, it works very well. You guys may not know this, but the Enfield has the fastest aim down sights of any of the assault rifles. I think you can aim down sights with it at a fifth of a second, while all the other assault rifles aim down at a quarter of a second. So if I run into anybody that doesn't have Sleight of Hand Pro, and they're carrying an assault rifle, I'm going to be able to aim down faster than they will. And also, it works because of its low recoil, its predictable recoil, and its low rate of fire. It works great on long distance maps like WMD, Convoy. It's just very easy to pick people off at a distance, and I think you'll see me do that throughout the video. I'll pick people off at range. But also because I have Steady Aim Pro, I'm able to combat people at close ranges as well, and I think you'll see I got a couple double sprays and run into lots of groups of people, and I hit fire and take them out. So it works kind of like an SMG, so I can use it both and for medium engagements I can start to hip fire and then bring up the ADS, so I mix both the two. So it works in close range, medium range, and long range. Now obviously it's not the best choice in certain situations, like say on Convoy, I'd probably prefer having the M16 at range over the Enfield, but again I can still use it. And in close range, a map like Summoner Nuketown, obviously somebody with the MP5, especially the MP5 with Steady Aim Pro, they should beat me in a gunfight. But this weapon, or this setup, I think is a great all-purpose class, which I've never really seen anyone use before. But let me know what you guys think of the setup. I've been using it a lot recently. It's been very successful in a variety of different game modes. I've tried it out in Mosh Pit and worked great. But the funny thing is, after this game, I immediately got a message from somebody. Apparently, he thinks I'm a hacker. And the funny thing is, next week, I'm going to be putting out a video where I use another gun, where I start using that class for the first time. And I got hate messages for that as well. So it's kind of funny. It's changed things up, start getting these messages. But let me know what you guys think. And like always, take it easy.